You like it what you see. Everything designer, that's on me.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am loving Chris, and I know it has been a while. As I always say, it's been a lot going on. I feel like my life, there's always something going on. So I'm actually writing a book. I'm writing a book about a lot of stuff that I've been through. It's not gonna be full-blown stories about like specific people. It's gonna be moments, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about this for sure. But to get down to the reason of this video, I've been getting a lot of ladies messaging me, finding my videos for the first time. They're just now joining the BBL journey and trying to see like, who's the best doctor to go with? How does this work? What are they gonna make me do? What are they gonna ask me? So I went ahead and actually written down everything I went through, all of the instructions I was given. I have all those papers and everything. So I'm just gonna start and just tell you guys everything that's going on. Alrighty, so first of all, when it comes to Jolie, I completely loved my experience at Jolie. I did love Ghurani as well. He was such a sweetheart. I feel like he was so caring about everything. He had a death. It was a person that died about a year before I went to him. So I was really nervous about that. But once I actually met with him and got to sit down with him and talk to him, like his energy felt good to me. So that's exactly why I decided to go with Ghurani. Someone asked me would I have picked a different doctor. Now, going off my experience and going off how I look right now, I love how I look, but seeing what Dr. Hassan has been doing, I most definitely would have went to him. I saw a girl that was snatched, like literally it was probably like 2 days after her procedure, and she looked like she had abs. Now with me, my main reason for wanting to do any cosmetic surgery was for my stomach. I had gained so much weight and I didn't like how my stomach looked. I didn't like the size of my stomach, anything like that. So my first reason for wanting to get a cosmetic surgery was to get the 360 lipo. That's all I was gonna get. But then, you know, they start advertising. They're like, oh, $900 more. We can add a little more to your booty. And I was just like, why not? So that's the one thing that I would say would be an issue for me. You guys can't, I'm gonna show you guys a video, but like my stomach is flat as hell. I know that for sure. The way I wanted to lose my inches was on my sides. And they're smaller than they were before for sure. But I know that I have to work out and get that going on my own to get it smaller. So I'm not complaining, but I just know that Dr. Hassan really snatches waist. And that's what I really wanted. A lot of ladies been asking me, can you pick your own doctor? Yes. You can most definitely pick your own doctor. You do not have to go to someone that you don't want to. They're not going to say, oh, well, you can only go to Brewster. No, if it's a doctor that's listed under that facility, you're able to pick them and go to them. So yes, ladies, you are able to pick your own doctors. What all comes with the cost of the procedure? So, of course, it was 360 lipo. So it was lipo around the whole front of me, my sides, and my back. And then it was transferred to your butt, so the BBL. I got my garment, only one garment, and then I got my compression boards that I was to wear under my garment, and compression socks. That's what I got. So I got foam and board, socks. That's about it. Anything extra like your second stage faja, all of that you actually have to get on your own. And then I actually went and got a 360 foam. So it's the one that you wrap all the way around you. And I got that from Pretty Girl Curves. Yep, Pretty Girl Curves in Miami. What to do after paying your deposit. So I had someone ask me this as well. Let me go and pull that up. After you pay your deposit, literally at this point, what you need to do is start taking the vitamins and everything, the Floradex, which is disgusting, that they tell you to take for like your blood pressure and things like that. So basically you just want to start getting yourself healthy, getting yourself healthy. and lowering your BMI. My BMI was like 27, so I didn't have to do much as far as losing weight, but I know I still took all of the vitamins and I still took the Floordex just to try to get everything on track. After I actually paid off everything, I got sent an email from Jolie, and it was just saying like for the pre-op consultation. So basically, when you go in and they see you the day before your appointment, they're gonna take your vitals. You're gonna complete any other medical paperwork and consent forms that are needed. You get your garment fitting, and you schedule any massages that you're gonna need as well. Also, ladies, you are required to stay in Miami for at least 5 to 7 days after surgery. And during this time, you will attend follow-up appointments to ensure recovering after surgery. Yes. Following the follow-up appointment. So your first follow-up appointment is scheduled for the following day after your surgery. So that next day, you actually have to go back in. You can't shower right after the surgery. You have to go back in that next day, get your massage, have them check you, look over you, all that stuff. Like, that was the worst part to me. Like, that first massage kicked I don't even want to think about it. My stomach hurting just even thinking about it right now. Like, I don't even want to think about it. It says we suggest booking your flight with insurance, ladies. So when you book your flight to go home, book it with insurance, because there is a possibility that something might happen where it's you're gonna have to stay extra days. That's the only thing. Like, you have to make sure that nothing is set in stone, because with something like this, no one knows how their body is actually going to respond to it. And that's it for the pre-op. That's all I had for pre-op information. I had some ladies asking what all should you bring down there to get your surgery done. This is what I brought. I mean, I feel like it's helpful for everybody. So I'm just going to read off my list of everything that me and my sister brought. So I had gauzes, Neosporin, Mederma, Arnica gel, and the Arnica pills. Like, the Arnica is to remove the bruising on the inside and outside. So the gel works for the outside. The pills work for the inside. We had both. I also had coconut oil that was helpful with massaging myself. I had the peroxide spray bottle. So that's what I used when I would wash my garment. I would spray it with the peroxide first, which would foam up all the blood and make it clear. So it basically clears out the blood from your faja before you wash it. And then you throw it in a washer and wash it. I had latex glove. I had puppy pads, which are the little pads you lay down when you're trying to potty train your puppy. So that is good for your bed, wherever you're staying. If you decide to do an Airbnb, you most definitely want to have these. I know a lot of the recovery centers already have them, but you would lay it down on the bed on top of the comforter and sheets. You're gonna want to bring your own blankets, at least a little blanket, or go get a used one from a Goodwill in Miami. That's what me and my sister did. We went to a Goodwill in Miami, got blankets and stuff, washed them, laid down the puppy pads on the bed, laid our blankets on top, and then laid puppy pads on top of our blankets, and then we had blankets we covered up with. So we completely made sure that we didn't get any blood on the Airbnb beds, because of course they had white sheets and blankets. So yeah. Also, we had robes, so we brought our robes. We had slippers. We did get extra compression socks. And then we had mint oils. Actually, we didn't have mint oils. They provided us that with our second massages. But I would suggest it because it helps you. Like, when you're like cleaning yourself, you're gonna feel like you're gonna pass out because of the blood and everything coming out. And then it's just like a hard thing to go through. So the mint oils and stuff, you would just put under your nose to keep you woke. And pineapple juice. Pineapple juice was another huge thing that was suggested by one of the managers at Jolie. She no longer works there, but she suggested that for our swelling. And when I tell you pineapple juice helps a lot, I got acid reflux a few times, but pineapple juice helps a lot for sure. All right, so now I'm going to go over the post-op instructions that I received from Jolie. So it says you should walk 5 to 10 minutes every 2 hours. So ladies, you lay down, go to sleep, set that alarm for 2 hours because you got to get up and move around every 2 hours. I know sometimes I fell asleep a little longer and I would wake up and it'd be like 4 hours later and I'm like, fuck. But you want to move a lot because that's the worst feeling, getting up after being still. Like you're literally stiff, like your body is almost locking up on you. So you got to move around. Stay active, stay moving every 2 hours. It says you may shower after you come in for your post-op follow-up appointment. So yes, you can't shower right after the procedure. As I said before, you have to wait until that next day after your follow-up appointment. Then you're able to go back to your Airbnb or recovery house and shower. Don't sit for 3 weeks after surgery. Now, I know a lot of ladies have been questioning me about this because some of you guys, doctors have told you guys not to sit for like 3 months or 6 months. That's not possible. How are you not going to sit for 3 to 6 months or 3 or 6, whichever it is? Like 3 weeks was long enough. After 2 weeks, I was leaning, like trying to lay on my side because it was just so uncomfortable constantly laying on my stomach to sleep. So 3 weeks is what's in the letter that Jolie gave me as far as sitting. 3 weeks, ladies. It says you need to keep your compression socks on for 7 days. So I actually still use my compression socks because sometimes I feel like my legs get a little weak. I still use my compression socks. I feel like I'm still healing. I'll be a year in a few weeks, which I am doing a year follow-up video, ladies. And I am going to show you guys before and after pictures and videos. So I'm going to let y'all see exactly what I'm looking like. I've lost 10 pounds since my surgery, which I'm not okay with. I'm trying to gain them back, but I still look good. Yeah, so them compression socks come in handy for sure. Okay, so the garment should be worn for 1 month to decrease inflammation. It shouldn't be tight. And after 1 month, you're able to go and move on to your stage 2 faja. So you want to stay in your stage 1 for 1 month, ladies. Switch into your stage 2 after a month. And it said the garment should be worn for a total of 3 months after. So you wear your first stage for 1 month, and then you wear your second stage for 3 months. I still wear my faja. I still get times where I have a little burning. If I put my faja on, when I tell you it snatched me back so quick, I wish I still had my foaming boards. I might buy some just because I'm going to start working out now. And I feel like the faja really shapes you, like it contours you. If I just go and work out, it's a chance. You never know what I'm going to lose. So at least with keeping my faja on, it's still keeping my butt area loose. And it's still going to squeeze in that midsection. All right, so it says waist trainers can be worn after 6 months. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I think I put my waist trainer on after 2 months. I started waist training after 2 months over my faja. Then it says the lipo foams and the triangles are kept for 6 weeks. I think I start wearing mine after 3 weeks. But follow the instructions, ladies, because I don't know if my outcome would have been different if I would have followed instructions to the T. But I say follow the instructions. Don't go after me. Even if you like how I look, still follow the instructions as much as you can. The pain medication does not take the pain away completely, but it does alleviate discomfort. Yes, let me read that to y'all again. The pain medication does not take the pain away completely, but it does alleviate discomfort. There's no way you're not going to feel pain. You are going to feel pain. Like, you can't numb yourself completely. So on top of I think we had Percocets. On top of the Percocets that we were taking, we were actually taking Tylenol extra strength. On top of the Percocets we were taking. And we were also taking CBD gummies. Ooh. Let me tell y'all about these CBD gummies real quick, because I don't think y'all understand. Like, I would take the Tylenol extra strength and the Percocets, before going to get my massages, and I still would be in so much pain. Like, I was in so much pain, I wanted to push that little old lady off of me. I actually have a video of her like massaging me and me trying to shove her, but I can't add it in because it's showing my boobs because I was naked. But I might try to still. But yo, the massages are horrible. When I was just taking the Tylenol and the perks, it wasn't enough. So what we did is when I got CBD gummies. And when I tell y'all, let me read y'all the benefits of CBD gummies. So for the body, it alleviates pain, it relieves nausea, it promotes a healthy heart, reduce acne, low risk of diabetes, and it treats seizures. For the mind, it relieves anxiety, it helps with depression, it helps cope with stress, subside OCD, manage PTSD, and it helps you sleep. It's a sleep aid. You're gonna want to get these for your mind and your body. First of all, the pain alone. When we would take the CBD gummies, it would numb us quicker than the damn perks, which was crazy to me. It will relax like everything. So we're literally, when you go to get the massages, I'm just stumbling over words. So literally when you go and get the massages, like, you're so relaxed. Like, you just like, ow. Like, without them CBD gummies, I was like, I gotta stop. Like, I was hitting the lady hand and everything. I'm like, I know she like this little bitch. But yes, so the CBD gummies helps a lot. And then when it comes to your mind, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it was nights when I was so depressed and I would cry and I would be like so upset. And then I would be so lonely. Like, you really go through a lot of emotions, and the CBD gummies just helps you relax. So ladies, I would most definitely suggest getting the CBD gummies as something that you're taking on top of your pain meds. On top of your pain meds. Take those gummies with your pain meds. We would take one every 6 hours. Whew. I had to get that out. So the next thing is the hard ab board is worn after 7 days when you remove the drain. Well, we didn't have drains because Dr. Ghurani didn't do drains. So for the ladies who do have drains, you wear the hard ab board that goes in front. It goes like from here down to your vagina. You wear that after they take your drains out. Drains and stitches are removed after 5 to 7 days. So that's for ladies who have drains and stitches. Whichever doctor does those, then they're removed after 5 to 7 days. When the drains are removed, for the first 2 days, you can apply Neosporin or triple antibiotic ointment and place a dry gauze on top of it. After day 3, you may clean the area with water, soap, and place a dry gauze on top of it. That's how you want to clean your area where your drain was, because all of your other incisions are, well, I know mine start closing after about like 4 days, and they're like, do you want me to reopen them to squeeze them out? Let them stay closed. You're not finna poke me to reopen nothing. Whatever is left up in there gonna be in there until we drain it out with these lymphatic massages. I was like, no, you're not opening nothing, hunty. Leave that alone. And then, so the swelling usually takes about 3 to 6 months to dissolve. If I stretch, I can sometimes still feel a little pain like in my lower abdomen on the sides. It's still like a little burning sensation, and I'll be a year in a few weeks. And I think that's because I haven't really been working out. I stopped drinking the pineapple juice. Like, y'all, I just started doing my thing. I just started doing my thing, and everything else just kind of like went straight over my head. Massages should be done as soon as possible after surgery. It is very important to have them done while you are still in Miami and still have your drains in. So yes, you want to get those massages, ladies. I think I had a total of 6 massages, and I was told I should have gotten more because I had a lot of scar tissue in my lower stomach, but that's probably the flattest part of me. Yeah, my lower stomach is the flattest part of me for sure. Let's see. After 3 weeks, you may start to do light aerobics. After 3 months, you may perform more targeting exercises like squatting and lunges. I'm not doing no squats. I love how loose my booty is. I love how soft it feels. I most definitely wouldn't do any squats because I don't want I don't want to make that tight at all. If anything, I might do like some leg lifts to the side to try to build my hips back up because my hips are completely gone. But who cares? Your final results may be seen after 6 months. I think after about like 3 to 4 months, I start looking how I look now. Only difference is I've lost weight. So of course, I'm not as full as I was, but everything still looks amazing. You can resume having sex after 3 weeks. Y'all heard me? It says you can resume having sex after 3 weeks. Let me tell y'all, that faja with that little hole at the bottom, shit, I would have started way sooner than 3 weeks. Like, dead serious. I would have started way sooner than 3 weeks. But I think I was maybe 4 weeks. I was 4 weeks and I took my whole garment off. Whatever, judge me. I ain't even want to wait that long. I ain't end up pregnant either, so that's pretty good. And it says you may start to drive in 3 weeks post-surgery. So yes, I would say that as well. I came to Minnesota when I was 3 weeks for my best friend's birthday, and I was sitting on my butt pillow and driving her car when I was 3 weeks, for sure. And it says exercises without restrictions, you're able to do after 3 months. So after 3 months, you're basically able to do whatever exercise you want to do. Do's and don'ts. I would say most definitely a do. You want to really explain to your doctor like how you want to look. I mean, the wish pictures don't really do anything because everybody's body isn't shaped the same. So an upside down heart might not look the same on you as it looks on the girl whose picture you've been admiring because she has bigger thighs than you or she already have a small waist. Like it's not going to look the same. You guys have to be realistic. So when I went in, I wanted the upside down heart. If you follow my Ghurani _22619 Instagram page, then you see my wish picture on there and it was an upside down heart. I don't know how I was planning on doing that because I already had a booty at the bottom. So basically they would have just filled in the bottom more, which would have looked stupid. So I told him that I wanted to look natural. And when he did the drawing on me, the areas he circled that he was going to fill in, I didn't even realize they were deflated like they were until he circled. And I was like, oh, yeah, put some there too. Oh, yeah, put some there too. And if you look at my before and after picture on my page, I'm going to post that in this video. You can see how he filled in the top of me. He literally filled in the top of my butt. He gave me a top booty. He filled in my sides. He didn't even touch my bottom, y'all, because the bottom was already there. But he filled in the top and the sides and just plumped that bad boy up. And like the arch on my back, like I'm going to show y'all when I do my 1 year update. The arch on my back from like my lower back to my butt, it's ridiculous. It's even more ridiculous when I lay down. Like when I lay down, I'd be like, what? That's all you? He hooked me up. So I just say be specific and be realistic. Like for me, for sure, I know I said I wanted a more natural look. And I just look like a slim, thick girl. I have a fat booty. That's not overdoing it, really. I still fit size 7 pants. It's just that them bad boys is filled out now. And then I have a small waist. So like a lot of my pants are really loose around my waist. So I have to tighten the belt super tight, which is stupid, and cover it because I don't be wanting the tight scrunch pants at the top to show. But I think I'm doing a trip to Cali to go to Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Things. And I'm actually gonna get a lot of jeans because Fashion Nova jeans really tailored to women with small waists and big butts. So I'm gonna do Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Things. And then for other pants that I like Levi's and stuff like that, I think I'm just gonna go and get those tailored and get the tops taken in, because I just don't want to only be wearing Fashion Nova. It's not like I'm a brand ambassador for them or something. So I'm not only going to wear their stuff. I still want to wear the other stuff I like. But that's it, you guys. Like, be realistic. And then if you want that Nicki Minaj booty or that Cardi B booty, tell him. But you got to understand, Nicki Minaj had butt implants. She didn't have a fat transfer. They weren't doing fat transfers back then. I think Cardi B got butt shots. So this is a fat transfer. Tell them if you want that celebrity look and you want it big, get it big. But the way he did mine, I feel like it matches my thighs perfectly. And it looks natural and it just looks so good. But that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to be back and do just like probably just a get ready with me video or something. I'm going to come up with something else to do, or maybe a challenge or something. And then for my 1 year post-op video, I'm going to try to do something big. I'm going to try to do something big for that video. I'm going to try. I can't guarantee because it'd be so much going on. And this month is really short. And it seemed like February is going to be over within the snap of a finger. So I'm going to try. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave them down below. And then you all know you can DM me. For all the ladies who DM me, you guys DM me all the time. And I'm always there to reply as soon as I see it. So other than that, I love you guys and stay tuned.